James Gunn was talking about some Batman villains. Interesting. Could be a Spider-Punk film. How about that? There's some Last Airbender Season 3 updates. I saw Weapons. Reviews are in for that one. I saw Freakier Friday. Talk about that. James Cameron was talking about Hiroshima and what the challenge was for that movie. So that and more for myself, Roxy, Striar, Mike Kalinowski here today on the show. Guys, let's get to it. It's Kristian Harloff Show. It is Tuesday. Welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. It is Tuesday. And joining me on the show today, as always, is Roxy Striar. Hello, Roxy.
Hi, Kristian. What's up?
And Michael Kalinowski. What's up, buddy?
What's going on?
Wow, look at that. The sound works. I like that.
Oh,
What? So the sound works. It's nice. I like
it. Does.
Look at me. Look at me. Now that's better. Now I can adjust it. Good. Adjust it on the air. We can make it work. So what is going on today, guys? We have tons and tons. So I spoke to Roxy about this. I spoke to Mike. We're trying to figure out, like, because yesterday we did that 9 a.m. time and it was pretty good. But like I said, I want to, because I've already thrown Roxy around when it's come to scheduling. So I wanted to make sure that we can figure out the best time for her. So if she can make a 9 a.m. work on one of the days, we'll figure it out. If not,
starting this week, you're going to change to 9 a.m.
I didn't say I was going to. No, I said yesterday. I didn't say definitively. Yesterday we tried at 9 a.m. because we wanted to kind of test it out with Roka, and it was significantly both the audience. Well, you could tell via numbers, and we did 2 polls on it, and people just think it would be more convenient to do it at that time. But what I will do, and as I promised you, I want to make sure that we can have Roxy on every week. So what we'll do is, if Roxy can find another time, we'll put her on that show at 9 a.m. If she can't, and this is the only day, then this Tuesday show will be the only show that's on it at 2. But because we're going to happily revolve around Roxy on that one. So we want to. I'm happily.
Okay.
Happily. What? That's not. I'm not saying it like sarcastically. I'm saying I would rather keep the show at 2 than lose you.
Not often where my jobs tell 1,000 people that it's revolving around me.
No, I want to.
Not do the thing they want to do.
You are busy and you do a lot of great stuff. You do the stuff that you do for
real.
It's
a wild way to start the show, Kristian.
Why? Why do you get so offended at shit? I'm trying to be in a complimentary on you on it. I'm trying to. I'm telling you.
What are you? Why are you so offended? Why are you so offended? Am I not?
Are you first Sydney Sweetie and now Roxy Striar? Everyone's offended.
That's crazy. I'm not offended, bro. Okay. I just wouldn't have handled it how you did.
All right. Well, I did handle it that way. I apologize. I apologize. So, nonetheless, I'm a big fan of Roxy and what she does. I did not want to lose her on this channel. I wanted to make sure that whatever we did. So the thing is,
pushing, dude.
I'm going to.
Tomorrow you're going at 9 a.m.
Tomorrow we're going to try with 9 a.m. with Chris to see how that works out. Steph, we're going to try at 9 again. I'm just moving things around, and again, I'm going to compliment you again because my friend Roxy, who I said to her, she said, because one of the main reasons I moved it was because of health wise and stuff too, because of the gym. And Roxy really, honestly, and I will tell you this on air, you warmed my heart yesterday because when I was texting with you, she said, I want to make sure that your health comes first. And I said, yeah, I can make it work. And that meant a lot to me when you wrote that. It really did. It meant a lot to me. So I am.
Care about you.
What's that?
Yeah, I'm a good friend. I care about you.
Yeah, I know you do. I know you do. And so that's what. Apologize if this came off that you didn't like the way that I did this, but I was trying to tell you because this is how much I care about you. And what happened? Weapons. It's weapons.
But you don't. What the hell?
What happened? And you froze.
What happened? No, I shouldn't. I'm not freezing. There's no. There we go.
Well,
you look like something. The Conjuring's about ready to happen at your place, Rock.
I don't know. All my lights went out, but my computer's on, and let me go.
Look at the battery thing on your computer. Is it charging or no? Or is it plugged in?
No, it's charging, and I have Wi-Fi clearly.
Well, then battery. It's not, I mean, that's clearly. I mean, clearly the Wi-Fi is working. It's a matter of the.
I don't know. Let me figure it out.
Okay, you can come back in when you can.
Yeah.
All right. So what we'll. That's you. How the hell did that happen? There we go.
Get me back. There we go. Come on now. You
Okay.
can do this.
So Roxy,
I believe in you. There you go.
Now here we go. We'll move back.
Here we go.
So what we will do is again moving. So I wanted to let the audience know as we're testing things and going. It's a little more convenient in that way, and I think that we can. I think it'll be good. I think it's and I wanted to get that kind of morning vibe back for the West Coast audience, and then it'll be like a lunchtime show for the East Coasters. So there you go. All right, let's get into the first topic though, because we have quite a few, Mike, and we'll start with you because you're a big DC guy. Got a lot of stuff going on with the actual James Gunn talking more stuff. He's talking about the Batman Part 2 this time, and here is this said story. Gunn is talking about the Batman Part 2, and here are the villain rumors. Here we go. So, DC Studios co-CEO James Gunn confirmed today that he's recording director's commentary for the home release of his Superman film, which is expected to arrive on digital sometime later this month. The filmmaker posted the update on Threads, where he also took the time to address some other reports, as he does every day. He confirmed casting for the Brave and the Bold has not taken place, not unexpectedly, and so it's likely the character won't be showing up in next year's Clayface film. He said there's really no new updates. I mean, we're working on a script. We have a screenwriter who's hammering away at it. I'm very involved. And so, we'll see what happens next. I wish I had more news for you. Excuse me.
Easy, Jesus.
No, I wish I had more news for you, but I don't. More pertinent is that Gunn also addressed surprisingly persistent rumors that Hush is going to serve the main villain of Matt Reeves' The Batman Part 2. Talking about speculation regarding the movie, he says, anything you've heard about the movie is made up or a guess. No one in the world knows anything about the concept for the story except 4 people. When asked about Hush directly, he added, everything you've heard is a total guess or makeup. Production of the Batman Part 2 is expected to begin in October 1st, 2027. This comment was talked about quite a lot on the internet. Anything that you hear is made up. And some people push back on that. And I would say, like, rumors happen a lot of times because there's leaks and stuff too. And it's not just people making up. I'm not saying that doesn't happen, that people don't make things up. But Roxy, isn't it possible that somebody got a hold of the script and leaked it? Like, not everything is made up. There's people who get legitimate scoops. Would you agree or disagree with that?
Just the fact that it is physically possible.
Right.
Sure. That's not what I think happened, but you're asking, is it physically possible? Yeah.
So what do you make of these comments by Gunn?
Well, it's like, even if you think about the rumors about the days of the week for Superman, right? We all heard that. And I think those were more than, you guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. What? No. What is it?
Days of the week that the Superman movie was going to be set up with like a day of the week structure, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, which is ultimately not what we ended up seeing, right? But that was a big leak that's how the movie was going to be structured. And there was validity to that because at one point, seemingly based on just me watching the movie, that's clearly how it was structured. And then they eliminated the days of the week and switched things around a little bit. But there was validity to it. But just because something was once maybe structured that way during a leak doesn't mean that that's ultimately what's going to be what we see. So even if there is a leak, when you are this early on and you're pre-production, it's not even necessarily relevant because things might be completely scrapped. So I think that what Gunn is saying is like, stop listening to people who don't know what they're talking about.
Fair enough. Mike, what do you think about this?
I don't know if I have anything to add to what Roxy said. She summed it up very well. I think, I guess people hunger for stories and that's what they want and whatnot. But like, I mean, even during filming, like things change and all that does is if something takes track, I think that people like, and then that's not in it. It's like, oh no, this is going to suck because they got rid of that. Well, things change, Okay. So,
well, what about the rumor? Do you think that there's any validity to that rumor that Hush could be the villain?
I think because they mentioned Tommy Elliott in the Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You don't. Again, this is like, I see all this all the time. It's like people want something because they want it. They don't take into context. Doesn't make any sense. if you know the character of Hush and the storyline that he's there works because of the history of Batman, and he gets all his villains riled up against him. It's like, this is Batman that fights the Riddler. We haven't had any villains. So what's the point of Hush being in this? Now, if they take it and it's a childhood friend of Bruce Wayne's that's his villain, that could work, sure. But yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Well, Roxy, you know this villain fairly well. Do you think that it could work in the Matt Reeves Batman?
Mm-hmm.
And
Absolutely.
Do you think it should?
Yeah, I actually think that'd be a really cool way to go. I don't know about should, because I trust Matt Reeves to make the right decision on this more than I would trust me to make the right decision on this. I think he's been gearing for this 3-movie arc for a while. Right. But yeah, that would excite me for sure. But if we heard that it wasn't a Hush movie, I wouldn't be devastated. It wouldn't be like that was the only way he could have gone. There's so many unbelievable Batman villains. That
Mr. Freeze, right? Isn't that who you were talking Mr. Freeze? I think you were. Maybe I'm wrong.
I love Mr. Freeze, but I've been wanting a standalone Mr. Freeze movie for quite some time. I want like a Walk to Remember Mr. Freeze movie. It's never going to happen, but that is what I pictured. Do you guys not know what movie I just referenced?
Yeah, I know that one. Yeah, Walk to Remember. Yeah, I know. It's old school, but was it? Yeah, was Keanu Reeves in that one?
No, it's Mandy Moore.
Oh, right. I know what it is.
I want like a really sad love story, Mr. Freeze origin story. It's not going to take place, but that's my dream.
You're gonna say
what?
I think you're gonna say something.
Well, you
see. I was trying to give you your time.
I hear Roxy saying that, and like I'm like, well, that's what Batman the Animated Series was. Heart of Ice, that one episode. That was the tragic Mr. Freeze love story. So it's like, I want to see villains we've never seen before. I'm so sick and tired. And again, I think that's why as the Batman, it's like maybe top 3 for me, but I'm like, well, we got the Riddler. Oh, there's the Joker again.
Right.
We got Catwoman.
Mr. Freeze once.
I want to see, that's why Clayface movie, I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see Man-Bat. I want to see Professor Pig. I want to see the Mad Hatter.
We all
these villains we've never seen before.
I'm excited.
Professor Pig's the #1 on the list for every single DC fan, I think.
I'm not as familiar, Rox.
And we've only seen him in the one show that nobody watched, which was Gotham. I watched.
What's the lore behind him? I don't know it.
He'd be looking like a pig. You mean like where's he come from? Like
like what's his backstory? I don't know anything about him.
Mikey will school me on this if you want to take over, and I can chime in, Mike. But
I mean, the creepy thing is he's just believes like he's got his doll. What are they called? Dollatrons.
Yeah.
And they're these humans that he kind of makes over into these dolls by, manipulation and like surgery. And
it's like Texas Chainsaw kind of.
Yeah. He's just such a
leather-faced.
Yeah. There's been different versions of him kind of toned down through like the one version there was in the Beware the Batman cartoon. He was in that, like, but it just that he lends himself to what Reeves would want to do and just be this serial killer, like creepy body manipulation. Yeah.
All right. I'm curious.
I've been wanting to see him for a while, Kristian, because it is like a much more disgusting hands-on villain. Like less just about like using your brains and messing with somebody, and more you can see the physical, like I said, like Texas Chainsaw, the sewing of the faces, the actual body parts, like the physicalness of Professor Pig.
Batman's villains have always had creepy villains, and especially like I was talking about yesterday with Roka about just the idea of Clayface. I'm kind of with Mike is where I'm excited for it, because unlike we had this whole long conversation yesterday about Fantastic Four and Marvel and just kind of the state that they're in at the moment, and where DC really is set up, I think, for success, because Marvel doesn't really take the shots on like these smaller movies. You've never seen a Marvel movie go for $20-30 million on a different. You've seen something along like a Werewolf by Night on Disney Plus or whatever it might be for that hour special, but nothing in what they're going to be doing for DC. And I think that's pretty intriguing. I think if you're a DC fan to go, because what do you need to make? $40 million to make that movie a hit, and you get to really decide what that tone is going to be like. You can go outside the normal. You can go outside of what Superman was. I kind of like this.
It's kind of like Deadpool, though, Kristian.
Deadpool, but Deadpool was still, well, I guess Deadpool initially, even though it wasn't MCU though, it was Marvel, so initially it was small. Yet you're right, but it was Fox. It was Fox that did the first two, and then when Marvel got a hold of it, they made it for $180 million. So, but yes, you're right. If they could do a movie like Deadpool and go, hey, you know what, we're going to do a movie where we're going to do a $40 million movie, that might be the route to go outside of Avengers, obviously. But if they're going to do some X-Men movies, that's what they should do, because the big budget things, man, not working out for them this year. I'll tell you that.
What is the update on the box office for our two big superhero movies right now? They both made their money back at this point.
I don't think Fantastic Four has necessarily, but I think that Superman definitely, Superman's like 550, so it might get close to that 600 range, what we were talking about, Rox, and I think that's probably where it's going to tap out. I think Fantastic Four needs to make just around 500 in order to break even. I don't think we're even close to there yet. I think we're only like in the 3 range. Could be wrong, but I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, no, neither of them performed as well as I thought that either of them would.
Yeah, I think it's just we covered it to death yesterday, but it's just a matter of like, there's so many different factors. And I'll talk about, I had a conversation with the publicist last night for Disney when I was talking about Freakier Friday, and I had questions about that release of that movie in general, but we'll discuss that in just a sec. I want to get the audience's thoughts on this DC news. Who do you think the villain should be? Should they have that particular hush? If you're a fan of it for the Batman 2, let Matt Reeves do his thing. Put your thoughts in there. Let us know. All right. Before we get to our next topic, Roka, speaking of Roka, yesterday did 113. So last week's winners here, Roxy and
that's right, Rox. We won last week, baby.
So you guys are trying to come in here too with 8 on the board so far.
What was the deal with Winston saying like it's a conspiracy or something? I didn't understand his text, and then I was like, I'll just ask Kristian on the show.
What did he say? Oh, no, he said it feels like a jinx because of the cow, because Roka put a thing about the Cowboys and how bad the Cowboys were, and there was stuff that was happening and with someone on his team, so it was a sports reference. I think.
But I was like, that makes no sense. You beat me by like 1 last week.
That's no, it wasn't in reference to you. It was because of the Cowboys.
Did Roka put that in the group? I didn't get Roka's text about the Cowboys.
Yeah, Roka, he posted the thing, that picture of Jimmy Johnson. He posted. Yeah, he posted that. Anyway, so we have Roka to contend with. Can Roxy and Mike do it? We shall see.
What do you think, Mike?
Easily.
Oh, you can do it. Got a shot
easily.
Yeah. Roxy, did you wind up seeing? Did you see anything?
No, neither.
Neither.
As you said, both those, I was like, wow, I missed out this week.
I did a double screening yesterday. Again, I haven't done a double screening since like my Ellis days, and I've done 2 double screenings in the last month. I did. I talked about it recently. I did Smurfs, and I know you did last summer. That was interesting. And then this one, which was Weapons, which I just watched. Barbarian. Did you see that movie, Barbarian?
Yeah.
Crazy movie.
It's a great movie.
Yeah, it's really good. It's crazy. This movie, Weapons, is insane. And
is it good?
Yeah, it's really
okay.
Good. And this guy, the director, is a real star. It's like you're starting to find these directors that are
something Krieger, right?
Yeah.
Nick Krieger, Zach Krieger.
I think it's Zach Krieger. We'll find out in a second, because the reviews are in. I'm going to post my review. My Out of the Theater is up, but I'm going to post my reviews soon. Reviews are in. Zach Krieger, you were right, Rox. Ahead of its release this coming weekend, critics are now out for Barbarian director Zach Krieger's new film, Weapons. I have no idea what they say here. We'll find out soon. Story unfolds in the small town of Maybrook. 17 children wake up and voluntarily walk out of the front door of their homes at 2:17 a.m. one morning, inexplicably disappearing without a trace. All were from the same school class. In the wake of this, the community looks for answers while struggling to comprehend what happened to them. There's a big cast here. You got Josh Brolin, Julia Garner, Alden Ehrenreich, Benedict Wong, Amy Madigan, Austin Abrams, Carrie Christopher, June Diane Raphael, and Toby Huss. 23 reviews. Film sits on 100%. Okay, so that makes sense. An intricately plotted, supremely twisted horror thriller. Weapons takes its time laying out an elaborate story, repeating shifting perspectives and main characters until the myriad stands come together in immensely satisfying fashions. 100%. Jermaine, I love Jermaine. A consistently surprising and often horrific mystery that blends drama and scares in a way that creates something truly special. I think that's the best thing that I've seen so far. I think it's a great thing by Jermaine. This movie is special. It's just like, we had a nice treat though too in the screening that I went to. Josh Brolin and Julia Garner showed up to introduce it, which was nice. Put that up on the
big
channel.
week, a couple weeks for Julia Garner.
Huge week. Someone actually, what was her character's name, Mike, in Fantastic Four?
Shalabal.
Yeah, well, she was walking out. Someone screamed "Shalabal," and I heard her laugh. And she goes, "What?" She's, "Oh, Shalabal." She was laughing about it. She thought it was funny. But the movie starts, and I'm like, okay, I just watched Barbarian. Like maybe we released it on Monday, the reaction. So I was already okay. I want to see what this guy's going to bring next. He does a great job. It's like different stories, as they say, that all blend together. You get here's this character story, here's this character story, but then it all comes together. And it reminds me, you know what it is? Again, he kind of reminds me now of like a young R-rated M. Night Shyamalan. In a way. And what I mean by that is it's like you're just, what's he gonna do next? What's the theme of this one? And I didn't know anything about this guy. I just heard that Barbarian was good. And I was like, oh, this is a different type of filmmaker. You can tell this guy likes to make movies in the way that like a Spielberg did, in the way that like an M. Night did, right? You can tell he likes to make movies. Now, I'm not putting him on that caliber yet. He doesn't have that much of a resume, but there's a certain thing about a time you watch directors and you go, oh, this guy likes to make movies. And this, you really feel it here. It's intense. It's chaotic. It's violent. When it gets graphic, it gets graphic.
Is it a better movie than Barbarian?
I thought so. Wow. I liked it better than Barbarian. I thought Barbarian was really good, and I thought Barbarian when you watch my reaction to that. There's a part that everybody will know. They set you up to think one thing, and then when something else happens, you're like, wait, what? I was frozen. I was like this.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe that what happened.
You waited so long to watch it after it came out that you missed knowing that, because I knew that there was going to be a reveal, because that's all people were talking about when they had seen Barbarian was like, kind of like you, not saying the M. Night part, but like, oh my God, when the switch up happened. So I was like, what's the switch up? What's the switch?
And it's just, and he does that Tarantino thing too, where he like, this story is first, this story comes next. This is how it comes together. He did that in Barbarian, and he does it even times 10 here. I don't know if I ever mentioned his name. And like I said, I didn't even know his name was Zach until you said it, but now I won't forget it, and now he's on my radar for being like, every time, we have those conversations of, well, so-and-so has a movie coming out, director, I have to see it. He is now in that list.
That's cool.
Yeah, he's now in that list. I'm
looking at the other things he's done, because I think Barbarian's the first and only thing I saw of his. And what a weird career he's had. So he's 44 years old. I don't know any of these other things. He did 30 episodes of a show called Wreck, which... You
don't know it. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know it. And a bunch of other like random things for decades. Like he's been working for a really long time. Seems like a lot of television comedies. This show, Friends with Benefits, it seems like he was in all of them as well. So an actor, maybe. Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
I wonder if he's going to end up putting himself in a bunch of his movies moving forward.
Or maybe not. Or maybe he likes it. Maybe he found his niche and now he's doing his thing.
Yeah, Whitest Kids You Know. You guys in the chat seem to know what that is, but I don't know what that is. It's a sketch show. So
he directed that?
Yeah, he directed Whitest Kids You Know from 2007 to 2011.
That's funny. So he's got a background in comedy. Isn't it funny? So you got him and Jordan Peele, who have backgrounds in comedy, who now go on to become like horror known people because
you know the sketch show. I feel like that's more your world than my world.
No, but that doesn't mean anything. That just means that I've been out of touch with things. But
I don't know even anybody who's on it.
Right. Well, but Mike, you had mentioned, when I brought this up about weapons, you're like, "Ooh, is it good?" Because you're not like traditionally a horror guy.
No, it's just everything that I see about this. Yeah. I'm like, this seems like the more I see, I'm like, oh, this sounds good. Oh, this sounds good. This sounds right my wheelhouse. So I love Josh Brolin though. So whatever he's in, I'm always going to check out. But this seems like really good.
Is this the definition of like elevated horror? Is that what that is? That I think that's what this is, because this is the type of stuff that I like. You know, where it's not just slasher stuff. It's not just weird shit to be weird. It's like an actual full story that I cared about. And I care about these characters. And Julia Garner, I said it in my my out of theater reaction. It's the first thing she's done since Ozark that I got a hint of that character from Ozark, just a hint, but it's there. And you see that kind of what made her the star that she is was that role. That was her breakout role, and you see that there. So if
it's not a spoiler, what is Julia Garner and Josh Brolin's relationship in the film?
She's a teacher. He's a parent.
Okay.
Yeah. Again, the story is essentially that these kids right in the morning, they all disappeared except one kid, and it was in her classroom.
That clip that they show where she's at the gas station.
I hate that they showed that. I hate that they showed that, Mike.
But let me ask you something, Harloff. Yeah. You ate, but for me, I was like, oh fuck, holy God, I gotta see this.
Okay, all right.
Like I watched the trailer and I was like, oh, okay.
I didn't see it, and I don't know what you're talking about, so I'm tuning out.
I won't spoil it.
I won't say it. But seeing that clip, I'm like, oh God, yeah, that's what I like. Yeah.
So you know what happened with me on that one is I was sitting next to another critic last night, and we were like, it appeared on our algorithms, and so I knew I was coming to see this. So I understand your point, Mike, because you didn't know if you were going to see it, so that sold you on it. I think that's fair. I was already planning on going to the screening, so I was scrolling through my phone on Instagram, and this clip pops up. And I won't ruin it for you, Roxy, I promise. But like Julia Garner and Josh Brolin, and I'm like, oh, what's this movie? I've never seen this movie before. And then the clip plays out, and I was like, that's creepy as hell. What the hell's that? And then it shows weapons. I'm like, no, I'm like, go see it on Monday. I didn't want to see that. And then so I knew what was coming. When
do you know who Austin Abrams is?
Well, I think
that's this guy. He's in the movie.
Oh yes, yeah.
It's
a big role. I mean, it's a huge role.
Oh, he has a huge role in the movie. Yeah, he's like an extremely talented television actor. He's one of the stars of Euphoria. He also is one of the stars of This Is Us. He was also in The Americans, which Julia Garner was also in. Yeah. And I love him, and I've been waiting for him like on the big screen. So he's not a bit role. He's a big role.
He's got you think yes, he's got a good role. He's got a good role.
Okay,
good role.
And he does a good job.
Great job.
Oh, good. I've been waiting for him to pop.
Alden Ehrenreich, great. He's got a good. I think they said it in one of those reviews. They really give everybody something to do. Everybody has something to do. Like there's a great moment, again, not spoiling, with Josh Brolin when it's like there's a comedic line in it. And it's not goofy, it's not out of place, and the whole theater is laughing because it's exactly how we would react. Exactly. And he reacts in this. Well, he was in Barbarian too. I think he's gonna be Krager's guy. Oh, I think Justin Long is gonna be like his good luck charm. Like
Benedict Wong. I said.
Oh, Benedict Wong. I think you said somebody else. Yeah, Benedict Wong is in it. Yeah.
Why Justin Long's in this?
Yeah. Not a man.
Okay.
I thought you said Justin Long, but it's not really. It's not a.
I said Benedict Wong because I didn't know, and I haven't seen him do marketing for this.
Yeah. So I was thinking about the movie today when I was coming back in here. I was like, I really enjoyed that movie. Anyway, so Barbarian is a good movie, but that's not the one we're talking about. Weapons, guys. Weapons is coming out in theater. Huge score so far from the audience. Huge score here from me. Do you plan on seeing it? Do you want to check it out? Put your thoughts in there. Let us know. And we're going to be back in just a minute. I wanted to tell you guys about Trade Coffee. I'm going to tell you about Factor. Right back. Let's start to rave about Trade Coffee. You know how much I love Trade Coffee. So cold brew. You drink it year round. And the problem is you rely on grocery store concentrate on $6 cafe runs, mostly out of what, to me, I always thought it was convenience. But when Trade came, come on. Cold brew at home, it's easy. And it tastes way better, and it costs less than buying out. Doesn't matter if it's summer travel, weddings, weekends. My routine, I've talked about it. It's all over the place. But my cold brew ritual, that is the only thing that I won't skip. Thanks to Trade. They have the cold brew beans. They're smooth. They're easy to prep, whether you're brewing ahead for the week, filling my tumbler to take on the road. I can skip deliveries when I'm away. Trade is the #1 coffee destination for the U.S., both hot and cold coffee drinkers. They've sourced the best beans from the top roasters around the U.S., and now they have a special cold brew collection. I mean, come on. Plus, they've teamed up with 15 roasters to create a special cold brew bean collection that ensures your cold brew at home tastes exactly how it should. It's smooth and it's delicious. Love it. When they said they were doing this, it's like, oh, please and thank you. I already love you guys. Now I love you even more. So they sent this bag that I've been doing, and my buddy was in town. I said, hey, I got cold brew. Check it out. Brett, you know Brett. Brett loves it. Limited time trade is going to give you 50% off a month of cold brew. 50% off. That's around 60 cups of cold brew for 50% off. But you have to go to drinktrade.com/Kristian. That is drinktrade.com/Kristian. You get 50% off 1 month of cold brew. drinktrade.com/Kristian. You know, the other day someone asked me, how do you still eat well if you're really busy and you don't have the time? Yeah, I'm telling you, you got a busy schedule. You got all the summer plans going on. What do you have at best? A couple minutes? Factor really has helped me eat smarter. It's got the tasty chef prep meals. They're dietitian approved, delivered right to my door. And now the best part is they have more than like 65 weekly meals. It's made for how I live right now, what I like to eat. I've gotten more ways to get fit with a real meal wherever the day takes me, and they really zone it to what your preferences are. There's more variety. There's more meals. You can choose for a wider selection of weekly meal options, including premium seafood choices, salmon, shrimp. Salmon's delicious at no extra cost. Shrimp's great too, by the way. I just love the salmon. You can savor global flavors. So for the first time, you can try the Asian-inspired meals with bold flavors influenced by China, Thailand, and more. From more choices to better nutrition, that's why 97% of customers say that Factor helped them live a healthier life. You can feel the difference no matter your routine. I've been doing it. You should do it too. I'm telling you, I love Factor. I've talked about it the other day. Someone asked me about it. I was raving about it. We didn't even have a spot on the show. And I was talking about how much I love Factor. So you can eat smart at factormeals.com/Kristian50 off, but use that code Kristian50 off. Get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box. That is the code Kristian50 off at factormeals.com for 50% off plus free shipping. Get delicious, ready to eat meals delivered with Factor. Factor, trade coffee. I mean, come on, giving you deals. Links in the description. You help out this show. When I see a thing come in from the ad agency and they're like, hey, they want to come back, I was like, the audience gets it. They want to get themselves something good. They've been getting some stuff, and that's what helps us out. All right, we got more stuff. We got more things to discuss. I'm excited for it. We got Roxy's TV picks coming out soon. Roxy, I gotta tell you, I didn't look at your list yet, but do you have Bachelor in Paradise on there again?
No, I didn't put it on this week, but I can.
We can just talk about it briefly.
Did you watch this? Did you watch last night?
Sadie was watching it last night before I went to bed, and it put me to sleep pretty fast. It was the putting the Golden Bachelors on there is the stupidest thing that they could ever done. They just took the sexiness right out of the show.
Did you see last week that one of the golden? So for those of you guys who don't know, a Golden Bachelor or Bachelorette is somebody who I think it's above the age of 60. But they're like from 60 to 70 something on the show. And now they're in the mix with all the bachelorettes who are people who are like 25 to 32. Right. So they're all there together. And this one Golden Bachelorette last weekend was like, I want to do a body shot. And so there's like 70-year-old women having like 25-year-old guys do body shots off of them. And it is, I don't know whether I think it's so cringe it's funny or it's so cringe it shouldn't be happening, but I'm watching it like this is different. No other show is doing this, I guess.
I don't want to put the audience through that. I'm sorry. It's stupid.
There's a lot. There's a lot to it.
I was mentioning that I did a double feature yesterday. And so Roxy, were you a big I feel this is your generation.
Massive. I feel like it's kind of like, no offense, but I'm Freaky Friday's like exact target demo. That's the one that I should have been at.
You would have. You will love this one. You will love.
I think the marketing I've been loving. I mean, Lindsay Lohan is like doing an absolute annihilation on her outfits, like pulling from what she was doing. Same thing with Jamie, but I just absolutely love that they're doing this. I heard that there's an October 3rd reference. Perry did a great job asking that question to Lindsay. Apparently there's a October 3rd wedding, which is a reference to Mean Girls, but nobody knew it was a reference to Mean Girls except for Lindsay. Like this is my jam. I love this kind of thing. Is it good?
It is. You just said it. It is geared to the fans of the original. right? It really is. But they know what it is, and the chemistry.
The original?
Yeah, but a long time ago. Not enough that I went, like. There's definitely references to the first one that went right over my head because I don't remember. I haven't seen it, And my daughter, my wife, they probably should have come with me. Just at the time, they would have loved it too. And they want to see it together, right? Because it's that kind of story. But this time around, Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis don't switch with each other. They switch with these two girls. And I didn't realize the main girl, Julia Butters, I think is her name. She was the little girl in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. The one that just ate up the scenery with Leo. And she's like, I guess she's like 15, 16 now. She's fantastic. This newer girl, I didn't know. Sophia Hammonds, maybe is her name, who is the other lead. And they all switched together. Yeah. The movie feels like a very highly produced, well done Disney Plus film. That's not an insult at the slightest, because it just feels like, okay, if the core audience doesn't come support this in the theater, I don't know how it succeeds. Like, you need that core audience to really show up, because it is a movie that you can go and enjoy as a family. There are some really funny things happening. They know what it is. There's some questions that I have, like, well, wait a minute, hold on. If she knew that, then she wouldn't know that. And I'm like, what are you doing? I'm asking myself for something. Who cares?
Yeah.
I mean, who's
Manny Jacinto in this?
Oh, I'm so glad you brought him up. He plays Lindsay Lohan's fiance.
Oh,
he's great. He's a really good actor. He's the best part of Acolyte, and he's really good in this. He's charming, and he needs to be. And you got to, like, do I believe that this guy is in love with Lindsay? And yeah, I do.
So his daughter is the Asian girl in the trailers that switched with. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm putting the pieces together.
Essentially, the story is that they fall in love, Manny and Lindsay. They get together, and the two girls are Julia and Sophia are rivals at high school. They're going to be forced to be stepsisters, and then they want to move to London. They want to stay in LA. And then they switch bodies, and now it's them trying to sabotage. You can guess the whole movie, put the whole thing there. I can tell you enough. You could write it right now and guess everything and put it all together. It's just a matter if you want to see the chemistry. It's a cute movie. I'll say that.
Go ahead, Mikey.
No, is it?
No, I said Mikey because he was going to talk, but I cut him off, and then I'll say my thing.
I like when you cut him.
No, he doesn't care. Okay. Unrelated to this, but kind of related to this.
Sure.
If you haven't yet, Kristian, have you seen the movie Freaky? By
you told me. I've heard nothing but great things. One with Vince Vaughn, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but great things.
That is a must react on your channel movie.
Yeah.
Like.
Okay, I put that down here.
Especially after seeing Freakier Friday.
Never seen it. Yeah, I've never seen.
I know that there's no correlation between these, but they know that they both have freaky in the title. So I no joke, like you would. I think you'll love that movie.
I've heard nothing but great things about that movie. And it's funny you bring that up, because my friend Chris, who probably would never refer to him again as Chris on this channel, would just refer to him as Ming. And he's going to start reacting to movies, and he doesn't have as many gaps in the film as Sam, but he's got a lot. And I guarantee you he hasn't seen that. So maybe I'll do that with him.
It's like a deep cut horror movie, but it's with Vince Vaughn and Catherine Newton, and it is excellent.
I've heard. I've not heard one person say anything except what you just said.
No, it's so good. It's so good.
All right. Well, what about Freaky Friday, guys? You guys want to check that movie out? Do you want to see it? Were you a fan of the original? Put your thoughts in there. Let us know. Okay. So let's see. Right now, guys, currently 19. So you got a little bit of a road ahead of you to catch up with Roka. But I think you got a shot.
Mike said easily.
Yeah, I know. He said easily. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do one more story. Then we're going to get to Roxy's TV picks. And then we're going to get to the questions. So here is the first story before that. And that is James Cameron. He's got a movie coming out in December, which is Avatar, the new one. But he's also working on Hiroshima. And so this is what he's talking about with the challenge of that movie. James Cameron has 2 more Avatar films on his schedule, as they say, to direct in the next few years. One other film not related to that franchise remains on his radar, Ghosts of Hiroshima. Cameron plans to use Charles Pellegrino's new nonfiction book, releasing tomorrow on the 80th anniversary of the dropping of the bomb in 1945, as the basis for for a film of the same name and will mark his first non-Avatar directorial effort since 1997's Titanic. Focuses on Susumu Yamaguchi, a Japanese man who survived the atomic blast at Hiroshima, got on a train to Nagasaki, and then survived the bombing of that city. Holy crap. Cameron previously indicated he will shoot the film as soon as his Avatar production schedule permits, most likely after Avatar Fire and Ash releases. In a new interview with Discussing Film, Cameron confirms a script has not yet been finished and believes this could well be the most difficult one to make of his career. Might be the most challenging film I've ever had to make. I don't 100% have my strategy full in place right now, how I see it, or how I want to shield people from the horror, but still be honest. Also, for how I can find some kind of poetry, beauty, or spiritual epiphany in it somehow, which I know must be there. It's there in every human story, so it's going to be challenging. I might not even be up to the task, but that never stopped me before. Cameron also has cited, I think, also cites Schindler's List and Saving Private Ryan as two of his inspirations for capturing unsparing wartime tragedy in Ghosts of Hiroshima. Do we think, Roxy, that he's going to direct this?
Well, he said.
Yeah, I know, but he's got like 55 Avatar movies coming out.
Well, has James Cameron ever said he's going to do something he didn't do?
No,
Spider-Man.
No, he didn't say it. They were in talks. He didn't say he was going to do it. That was just they were in talks to do it. And that
I love a disgruntled Mike, just not on screen. Spider-Man. That one still hurts, Mikey.
No, I just know that that's like one of those biggest of like films back in the what could have been made didn't mean, because that got pretty far.
Yeah, got far.
And everything.
Yeah. You got it, Rox.
I think he probably will do this.
Okay.
I think that it is like the absolute most problematic and challenging topic you could take on
right now.
And not even just right now. It is such an extremely divisive, politically divisive, emotionally divisive story, movie, and there are still people alive today that are suffering the consequences of what happened. And so when he says, like, I'm not really sure how I want to do this yet, it's a little concerning to me, because I really like when filmmakers have an idea for something and then say that they're going to make it. Sounds like he's going to make this, and now he's trying to come up with an idea. And it's like, if you don't have the way you want to do this before you decide you're doing this, I don't know. It's just like, it's a tough, this isn't Titanic. This isn't a movie where it's like, you can base it on a true event, but you dramatize it and romanticize it all if you want. This is,
I think they're going to make it. I think he's going to make it more of a human story based around this guy that you see events happen. But I read it, and you very well you'd be right in how you're interpreting this. But I read it as if it was with scheduling and everything else that he's got to try to figure out of how to maneuver and make it work, because it's such a daunting task because of what you just said. How to do that. I think that's what he's trying. That's what, at least the way that I read it, was that he's trying to figure out how to make this work for everything that he's doing, and if he's up for the task, because it's such a important story. And
it might also just be more about like camera and technicalities of how he wants things shot. I mean, truthfully, he's, if not the greatest director of our time, he is one of the greatest directors of our time. So any movie he does, I will see. And in James Cameron, we trust. Like, he's been able to do such amazing things. But it's not like this article got me amped for Hiroshima movie. Like, this is it. I think I think even Oppenheimer struggles with the political aspects, and I love that movie, but with the political aspects and ramifications long term.
Sure,
it's a huge undertaking.
What do you think, Mike?
That's
the best
right there.
Damn it!
I'm kind of on the opposite of what Roxy said. Like, I think with a filmmaker like Cameron, you come up with, I want to do this, I'll figure out how later. Like, I think that's what he did with Avatar. He said he wanted to tell the story. The technology's not there. I'm going to do what I want to do, and it's going to get the technology there.
I think what Roxy's saying, though, is the gravity of this subject.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't disassociate whether it's technical or story. I think this guy knows what he wants to do, and he's going to find a way to get there.
It's
Right.
very
Like, I
possible,
think-
and you and Kristian
I'm
both
curious
interpreting it.
about the political ramifications of it. Like, it's kind of like whether the story of Pearl Harbor or Oppenheimer. It's like he's taking the side of, a lot of people with Oppenheimer, and I don't agree with this. It's like, well, why didn't Nolan show the other side of it where the bomb was dropped and the devastation it caused? Like, that's not the story. Those people were not involved. So I think he's taken the opposite side, and through a story that there's a book already done, I think he knows he's just got to, he's like, it's there. I need to do it justice. So I think
that anybody who's covering this time period, it's really not about taking sides. It's about telling the truthful stories of what took place. And from what we've seen from his historical pieces, which I believe is just Titanic, right? Has James Cameron ever done another historical movie?
True Lies.
Okay.
No.
Is that like, okay, I'll give a like really random example, but one movie that most people from Boston can't stand is Patriots Day, which is the Mark Wahlberg dramatized Boston bombing movie, where they made up a character who was not real, who was not part of the day, and they center the day around him. And then it's like, wait, but this is a real thing that happened, and this is a real tragedy that people alive today are still dealing with.
That Mark Wahlberg character wasn't real?
No.
Oh.
Very strange choice.
Yeah.
He was like a cop that was a conglomerate of a bunch of different kinds of, but no, they like dramatized a story, and no, he was not based on a real person, as opposed to the Jake Gyllenhaal movie, which was much smaller but was based on a real person.
Great movie. That's
so how you feel about
what's the Gyllenhaal movie? Which one was that?
Him and Tatiana Maslany, right?
It was called Fight
Stronger.
And at the end they show actual like doc footage of the day. You know, it really like did it justice. So what I mean is that this is real for so many people who are still suffering the consequences. And while Titanic, I don't think people were as precious about like who's Jack and who's Rose and are those real people and what happens. This story, I don't know it well enough to know how James Cameron's going to do it, but I think you have to do it justice because it's very real for some people, for everybody. But that's just my thought.
I think there's more than valid points here by Roxy. And in general, what do you think? James Cameron, is he going to do it justice? Is he even going to do it? How did you read the comments? Do you think that it's kind of what Roxy's saying? He doesn't know if he's got like a take on how he's going to approach it, or is it more along the lines of, hey, I just don't know where I'm going to fit it into my schedule. Put your thoughts in there. Let us know. Before we get to TV, actually, let's talk about something that I have not seen in quite a while. A movie with a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Really?
Yes. That's not. It's not this. Hold on. I'll bring it up in a second.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I know what it is.
0%. And people want me to know reaction to this movie. Now, the new War of the Worlds has a 0%.
Oh my God.
Amazon Prime quietly dumped its Ice Cube-led new take on H.G. Wells' War of the Worlds last week without much fanfare or anything in the way of early reviews. The release came 1 week after the trailer was released for the movie, in which a screen life projects in which the entirety of the movie takes place across screens, computers, tablets, phone screens, camera recordings, etc. Cube stars as Will Radford, a top cyber security analyst for Homeland Security, who spends his day tracking potential threats to national security through a mass surveillance program. An attack by an unknown entity leads him to question whether the government is hiding something from him and the rest of the world. Now that it's been out for a while, and with the reviews that have been coming, the movie was shot back in 2020, has scored a rare 0% on Rotten Tomatoes with only 12 reviews. So that's one thing. In addition, audiences are rejecting the film in droves, 11% on the popcorn meter. That's even worse. Some of the reviews are an understandable treat, with varieties. Peter DeBruce summing the film up as a feature-length commercial for all things Amazon. Scenes include a homeless man being bribed with an Amazon gift card, delivery drone sequences, Amazon checkout interface sequence. Questions begin to fly on social media regarding why this got a release and why it wasn't a tax write-off. Eva Longoria, Clark Gregg, Andrea Savage, and more co-star. That's nuts. You know what's funny?
Yeah.
I was going back and forth with Jeremy Johnson. It is nuts. I was going back and forth with Jeremy. We were talking about, I saw this movie, Mike, that I think you will love. When it's on Netflix, you have to watch this movie. It's called Fixed. It's Tartakovsky is again, Tartakovsky director does the animation, and it's essentially an adult. It's like a rated R animated film, and it has it's about a dog who's got is a mutt, and he's got his nuts, and his owner's gonna chop his grapes off. So he runs away with his friends, and crazy shit happens. Like
chopped his grapes off.
Yeah, he's gonna chop his grapes off. But like,
this is Idris Elba, Catherine Hahn, Adam Devine,
crazy cast, and so you're gonna go within the first 5 or 10 minutes, Mike. You're gonna go, okay, is this just gonna be like crude jokes about the dogs fucking and all this stuff? Is that what this is gonna be? And then it actually has heart.
Well, let me tell you something.
Yeah,
you want to talk about crude jokes? So I saw Naked Gun.
I loved it.
I don't know if I loved it as much as everyone did. Maybe it got too hyped, but that sequence with the thermal vision.
I haven't seen it.
I say anything. I was
dying, right?
Crying.
Did you
so hard?
Yeah, it was great.
I almost pissed myself.
Did you hear
several times?
Do you know what line I was talking about? That
I'm trying to think. Is it the one where he talks about the song? And he's like, "Let's get retarded in here."
No, it's when he is looking at.
Bleep yourself, bro. Come on,
It's a line in the movie.
But it's when he's describing Pamela Anderson when he first sees her. I'll tell you off air. Anyway,
can people in general watch this movie if they haven't seen any of the other Naked Gun movies?
Yes,
you absolutely can.
100%.
Someone asked me that recently. I would prefer. I would tell you should probably go to see. Did you like Airplane, Roxy?
I don't know if I've seen it.
Wow. Okay, so save those also. The question is if you like the spoof movies. You like silly though, so I think that if you like,
I don't know if this counts, but like I love Spaceballs.
Yeah,
counts. Yeah,
it counts. 100% counts.
If you like silliness, yeah, I don't think you don't need to, but there's certainly references to the.
What is Naked Gun a spoof of? 007?
Well, it's some of those old school. It's like this old school like 50s cop shows and stuff too, and it led into a show.
Spoofs Mission Impossible.
So yeah, but it led into Police Squad, which was a kind of a spoof show based off those shows, and then that led into. But anyway, different topic altogether.
Can you guys get over? I don't know if you guys care about this at all, but like, are you following their relationship?
It's amazing. Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson. I love it. I hope it's not a PR stunt.
No, why would it be a PR stunt? Liam Neeson would never do that. This is
they said about Tom Cruise.
I would never say that about Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise only does PR stunts.
That's right. It's true.
This is like giving me actual hope and life. I love watching them together.
It's great. Not the topic that I meant to bring up. I apologize. But when it comes to the 0%, because I saw that other movie. Oh, that's the best.
Oh no, it's weird. It's weird.
I hate this.
It's making it weird.
So this movie, I was going back and forth. That's what I said. I was talking about for Jerry Jones. I was telling him about that, and he's like, and then he brought up the War of the Worlds thing, and I was like, is it terrible? And he's like, oh, you have no idea.
You watched it?
I'm pretty sure he saw it. Dan Merle, I think, took a big dump on it too.
Are you going to do it?
I don't know. I don't want to put myself through that. I don't think anybody would really care. Because
have you ever done a watch along to something bad yet? Not something that you thought was bad while you were watching it, but intentionally you knew the movie was bad, so you watched it.
I mean, does the Marvels or Thor: Love and Thunder count?
I don't think those are like known as universally horrible movies. Maybe they are.
No. I'm not sure. People say it's not worth it. I don't know if I'm gonna. They said it's not a fun kind of bad. Fun kind of bad I can do, but not fun. Anyway,
this doesn't look like a fun kind of bad. This looks like a bad.
You gotta it's got to be pretty damn terrible. It won't stay at 0% for too long because there's somebody. Has Bibiani put his?
There'll be a Bibiani. There'll be a Bibs out there.
Somebody like that is gonna come out and say, and find the good in it.
Are you still Rotten Tomatoes certified, Kristian?
Yeah.
Do you ever do Rotten Tomatoes reviews?
Not too much.
Why?
Because the system's flawed, Rox. It's a flawed system.
Oh,
we talked about it. It's a flawed system. But War of the Worlds. Hold on, I want to see something here. Let's see what it stands at now. War of the Worlds. No, yeah, it's still 0%. Let's see how many people now are. There's still 13 reviews. I don't think anybody else. Maybe more people feel like I do. They don't want to see it. But either way, that's an accomplishment. You know,
I wonder, like, what makes somebody put that out but not Batgirl? Like, that wasn't going to be a tax reduction for that. I don't know.
Right. Why would you? If it's bad enough to it's a 0%. Maybe Amazon doesn't need a tax write-off. I mean, I guess that's the difference. Warner Bros. In trouble. Amazon is like, okay, who cares? What's next? Others, they poop money. So, anyway, you guys gonna see this piece of crap? Put your thoughts in there. Let us know what you think. How bad does it stink? If you saw it, let us know. Roxy, time for some TV.
We're all over the map this week.
We're all over the map. All right. Well, we do. I think we have. Do we have the things? Oh no.
He might not have because
we got him. We got him. We got to start with this one. Roxy,
you guys told me to watch Untamed, so I watched Untamed. Here's the thing. The show is very good. It's really well done. It was the #1 show on Netflix for.
Who's in this one, Rox?
It is Eric Bana.
Oh, right. Right.
And it is a murder mystery investigator national parks Yosemite show where very quickly somebody goes missing and shows up dead, and it's like I'll tell you, the opening sequence to the show is very enticing. What happens is, and I'll tell you because it's in the first 5 minutes of the show, people are rock climbing, and then this woman from the cliffs falls onto them, is dead. When she falls from the cliff onto them. It's like a crazy shot sequence. So it had me from the jump, but then I will say, I think it's very difficult to be an investigator show right now. I've watched 80 investigator shows this year, whether it's fire investigation with smoke or this investigation. It's like a True Detective light, where it was really well done. But I only would recommend this to people who are obsessed with investigator shows, because it's not like it's one of the best shows of the year. It's just a well done investigation show. There's some twists and turns, good performances. Sam Neill's in it also.
I like that.
Yeah, good cast. Another pretty good show from Netflix. There are better ones, but it's definitely worthwhile if you're like searching for an investigator thing.
Okay, next one after that.
Put Big Brother on my list because I watch the show 3 times a week, and so I need somebody to talk to about it. I love this show, and nobody watches it. Are any of you guys watching this? There's one legacy character on. I don't even know who my favorites are this year so far. We're so new into it. There's been no like crazy scandals, which usually at this point there are, but I love competitions, and the competitive nature in me comes out when I'm watching this. And it's cool to see, like, there's not one person dominating the house so far. Different people are winning every week. I like the show.
Okay. The answer is no. I haven't watched it.
Yeah.
What's the word I was looking for? Ever.
No, but some people are.
Okay. That's fair.
Most people are not. Okay. Platonic. I believe this show comes out tomorrow.
You went to the premiere, right?
I did. So I went to the season 2 premiere. I already watched the season 1 the first time the season was on. However, it was during the writer's strike. So I wasn't allowed to talk about it, and nobody was allowed to talk about it. So it went very much under the radar. It's crazy to think that Seth Rogen has 2 shows on Apple right now. It's this and The Studio. The Studio became a massive hit, and nobody knew about Platonic. Now I think that the show is going to find its legs because people can be talking about it. It's Seth Rogen. It's Rose Byrne. It is a true show about the two of them having a platonic friendship. Not like, ooh, will they, won't they? It is a friendship between a man and a woman. We don't see this on TV very often. They do such a good job. I heard in an interview Seth talking about how, like, on The Studio, because there's so many moving parts, they really can't do any improv on that show. Platonic, like, you can tell it's like they're improvising off each other. There's such great jokes in season 2. I saw the first 2 episodes. I actually got to talk to Seth Rogen for a little bit. Okay. He was just so wonderful. And his wife, Lauren Miller Rogen, who I love. She's very talented as well. And I love the show. I think that it's ready to find its people, and it comes out tomorrow. So check it out.
All right. Last one. I watched 45 minutes of this one.
Okay. So there's been 2 episodes so far.
Oh, really? Okay.
2 episodes so far of Chief of War. This is Jason Momoa's new show that takes place in Hawaii in the 1800s and Maui. And this is Apple TV Plus's like big show right now. And it is kind of, I want to liken it to Shogun in the way that the first 2 episodes are completely in Hawaiian. So it's all subs, and it takes place in a different time period with different culture. And we are dealing with the battle of the Hawaiian Islands, plus, as they call it, the pale skins coming over, and like who is who's winning. There's a lot of chief of war. Jason Momoa is the chief of war. There's a lot of war, a lot of fighting. I'm not liking it to Shogun, as in I didn't get pulled in as quickly as I did with Shogun. Shogun immediately, I was like, this is the greatest show. I think the show could build though, and episode 2 really got me more than episode 1. So I think that this might be excellent, but episode 1 was a little bit slow. And stick with it to episode 2, because Kristian, when you say you only got like 15 minutes in or something to episode
45
minutes. Did you find it slow?
No, I was pretty locked into it.
Good.
I was engaged to it, and I like the fact that they actually don't. What's that? You don't need to talk to you right now. But I was engaged with the characters, and I like the fact that they did subtitles, which is great. It's the late 1700s, early 1800s.
Oh, I thought it was the 1800s.
It is. It's early 1800s. It goes from 1700s into 1800s. But it is. I'm interested. I want to see where it goes overall. And I like the prophecy side of it and all that. I'm interested.
Like a supernatural element to it that I don't know. Yeah, like you said, the prophecy part of it. Yeah, I'm not sure how into that I am. Okay. Because when there's prophets that it seems like whatever they say is always right. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, but that, I don't know if that's how it would be, but they also speak in riddles. So that's the part that I'm like, I wonder if this is going to work for me. But they clearly are throwing so much money at this show. I mean, it looks phenomenal. The action sequences are sick. And I have a feeling we're going to be talking about this every week. So,
all right, I'm going to catch up to it for sure. Well, that's Roxy's picks. Make sure that you check out all the TV picks at Roxy. Shout out and look, by the way, suggest some stuff too, because she's always looking for some ideas that she might have missed. So put that in there. If you're on the Clips channel, make sure you throw it on the Clips. Do that. Make sure you check it out. All right. So let's get to these questions, guys. We got to see if we can beat John Roka today. Can the defendant?
What was his number?
113.
That's a high number.
High number. Can they do it? We shall see. We're going to start with Jose Diaz, who's becoming a big commenter here each and every show. Thank you, Jose. Hello, everyone saw Naked Gun this weekend. So good. Kristian, I remember you said a joke stood out and even made your dad laugh. Which one was it? My favorite was the toilet begging for the round. Yes, that was the one I was talking to Mike about. But it was the toilet one.
Don't say more.
I won't say anymore. But that was the one, Jose. That one is the one I told my dad about. He's lost it. I thought that was what Mike was going to love. But I'll bring it up to Mike afterwards again and see. Sean McKay became a YouTuber. Sean, I'm sure I'm going to see. We're doing a live show, guys. It's coming up this weekend. Hope you guys can be there. This weekend is the live show with myself and Sam, August 9th. Come check it out, please, and thank you. Sam is come support Sam. She's like, how many people we got? I guess 35, 40 people. Should we still do it? I was like, of course we should still do it. Of course, let's do it. I said it's not an indication on you. We'll have a fun conversation between 40 people in the audience. It's gonna be a blast. Okay, Sean McKay becoming a member. Sean will be there for sure. Good time to be a member right now too. Had some great conversations about the pilot with the members. It's great. Matthew Garrett, tell the mods to quit timing me out. I have a viewpoint the majority of your audience doesn't, but most America does. That's silly to stifle that. Well, I mean, if I timeout, unless if you're instigating the audience in the chat and you're not talking about the show and stuff, there's particular people in here that just are making the show, the comment section about themselves and repeating the same thing over and over and over and over again. That those people are going to be put in the timeout. So I don't know. I also don't do it, to be honest, because I'm doing a show. So I can't.
I wonder what he said.
I don't know. Not sure. All right. And you probably have to really piss off PLD and Luke to put you in there. Giovanni Mendez. Hey, Mike, do you play the guard in the 2010 Halloween Horror Nights Orlando commercial? Random question, but was curious. You guys are awesome. Thanks.
He's muted.
Oh, don't say anything.
He's not. It's like his thing. Because I'm hearing bits. Are you not?
I don't hear anything.
Oh.
Not a word.
Oh, no, I'm not. It was you.
Perfect, Mike. Just perfect. Just give us a thumbs up if it was you. Was it you? It was. Okay, it was Mike in the commercial. There you go. It wouldn't be a show without Mike's. I literally had this conversation before we started. It was like, you got to get that camera and mic working. And what's going on, Roxy? We got a shiny light on your forehead.
I know. I see it.
What is that?
I don't know. It's just my normal light, but I'm not like that greasy, so I don't know.
What happened to the kitchen setup? No, we don't like that setup anymore.
No, we never liked that setup. It was horrible for me, but it looked good.
Yeah, it looked good. All right. Sam Raylu. Hey, Kristian, I've been watching you for 10 years now. Thank you, Sam. And I wanted to thank you for continuing to make a great show with great conversation. Really appreciate that. Sam continues and says, Roxy, you're an amazing voice in this stuff, and I absolutely love your takes, especially with TV. I relate to the dating woes as well. Mike Joyce, Roxy for the ventriloquist and Batman too. That'd be a good one.
Oh yeah.
This is the
yes,
best.
I can. Sometimes I just do all the voices, and it just works for me.
I love that you do that. Mike can't even respond to this. Mike, I could take you or leave you. The internet issues give me a good laugh more often than I like to admit. So thank you for that. Well, how about the internet issues right now? He can't even say anything. He literally was doing nothing. I don't know what he was doing, but he did. But I don't know where the sound.
Mike, what? Maybe like leave and come back, or unplug and replug. We can't hear you, so you responding doesn't work. Yeah.
It really is the best. I mean,
I feel for him.
It's part. It literally is part of the show now.
I know.
Sam also says, I don't have a lot of friends, and the show has helped me through some tough times. I bought a house today. That's great, Sam.
Oh my God.
And my life's moving forward. So thank you for being a great escape for me. All of your comments was so nice, so wonderful, and I'm so glad that A, we are able to have that kind of impact, and B, that you're doing some fun stuff in your life. That's amazing.
Buying a house is a massive accomplishment. Congratulations, Sam. That's huge.
Yeah, man. Aiden Cossack would love to see Pattinson play both Batman and Hush if this is indeed the case. If not, Oscar Isaac would be great. Is that something that could happen? Is it like why would is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And in the I don't know what the merit for this is, but I know that like in the animated version they did the movie that I watched, it was different than in the comic that I read. So they have switched up who is Hush before, but I don't think we've ever seen it look the same like as it being Pattinson, but they have switched it up in the past and not just had it be Riddler. So
all right, makes sense.
I don't know.
Okay. Gopal, is Sweet November the Keanu dying girlfriend movie? Yes, it is. That was a rough one. How are we doing there, Mike? Good?
Oh, now?
Yeah, you got you.
Mike, has Batman ever been Hush?
What do you mean? Has he?
Somebody said that they wanted Pattinson to play Hush.
Oh. No. I don't think so. No.
Okay. King of the Wicker People. They should adapt the Holiday Killer or the Hangman from the Jeff Loeb run. If not,
I'm still on it right now. Mikey, who was in the movie? Who ended up being Hush in the animated movie we watched for DC Movie News?
Riddler.
It ended up being Riddler, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. That's what I said. Okay.
All right. King of the Wicker People. They should adapt the Holiday Killer or the Hangman from the Jeff Loeb run. If not, then the Court of Owls, right up Reeves' alley. Court of Owls is what Winston and Coy keep saying.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Okay, let's see. Roxy, what I was going to bring up to you also? So I went to that thing I told you, that Fixed movie, and when I was there, another journalist sat next to me and was super complimentary, was really nice, and was a big Schmodown fan, who was a Schmodown fan before he was a journalist, now works for Screen Rant. And I'm sure Liam Crowley,
I love Liam.
He's the nicest person.
He's such a dog.
And he's just the things it was very humbling, and what he was saying to me, and the things he was saying to me in general about what all of us have kind of meant for him in general, and then hearing about what he's done in his career. And
oh my God, he's blown. You haven't seen him everywhere. He's blown up. I actually shot him a message the other day, being like, "I'm so proud of you." Like,
he's got a show for Screen Rant. He's doing stuff. He was. You talk about people you root for. you root for that kid.
Yeah, he's awesome. Like,
and he's like 8 feet tall.
Everybody to me is so tall, but he's a good kid for sure, and like really does a great job with his questions. He reminds me, and they work together forever, so it makes sense. So he reminds me of Brandon Davis. He's like a little BD in the making.
You know what's so funny? Roka brought up Brandon Davis. I said, "Who is that?" I never heard of Brandon Davis until about a week ago. No idea who that was.
What?
I never knew who it was.
It's so weird how, but you don't do any of the junkets anymore.
Nah.
Yeah, so you don't know the junket people. But he's best friends with Ash, who you're
Ash I'm very close with.
So yeah, but they kind of remind me of each other style wise. Liam does, but he's just awesome. And I used to see him at Showdown events. That's how we met. I think at like a bar afterwards or something.
That's what he said. Yeah, he's a great kid. I like him a lot. Nathan Drake, come on, Kristian, eating and talking, you're gonna choke. Yeah, it's fair. And I hate when people do it. I hate when people do it, but it's a necessity. I would be, if that's the thing, guys. I would be so grouchy right now if I didn't. By the time I get back I go to the gym and come back here. If I didn't, I try to do it in ways you can't see it. I know that you all know I'm doing it anyway, but I have to do it because otherwise it would be horrible. Okay. Edward Collins II. Zach Cregger's next movie is Resident Evil. That's exciting to me. This is the perfect Austin Abrams is starring too. Who is Austin Abrams? That's
the one I just showed you the picture of.
Okay, which makes sense. So he's perfect for Resident Evil. And if you would have told me a month ago they were doing another Resident Evil movie, who cares? You tell me that Zach Cregger's is doing a Resident Evil movie, now I'm excited. Yeah, I didn't. I hope. I mean, I really, really hope that they get it right this time, and I hope he's going to be 3 for 3. JC Cleaver became a new member. Thank you, JC. Cooley, hi. What's up, Cooley? What's up, fam? Love Fantastic Four. Probably should have come out in November for the holiday. Also, Superman was dope. Can't wait to see what Gunn does next. Mike, I forget. What'd you say about Fantastic Four? You like it?
I really liked it. I didn't love it.
Okay.
What do you guys think about the holiday part of this?
About I think November, maybe.
They absolutely should have moved it to the fall or winter because I mean, I know they're thinking they're Marvel. DC has never been able to hit them or hurt them.
Yeah.
They planted their flag and they should have moved.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think they're in a different place.
Here's this interesting conversation though, guys, because I would have said Fantastic Four would have been doing much better.
Same.
I think the MCU is really in trouble.
Agreed.
I think every now and then we're gonna get the No Way Home and then some bad ones, then a Deadpool Wolverine, then some bad ones. And again, I think Thunderbolts is a good movie. But the fact that that's a good movie didn't do well. This is a good movie. And now people are like, well, no way, Spider-Man is going to do awesome. But also Spider-Man's Sony, and they get any money, it goes to Sony. So Disney doesn't get that money.
Right. To Sony.
And Doomsday, I'm sorry. Nothing they're doing is making me think this is going to be a good movie.
This is what I said. So Roka and I literally talked about this for like a half an hour yesterday, right? And so they were in a spot before Fantastic Four. They're like, let's just get Fantastic Four out there. They thought it was going to be a hit. If it was massive, okay, people are excited about Doomsday. We're cooking.
Yeah.
Now they're going to be in desperation. Now it's going to be, instead of like, it's like, here's Downey, here's this, here's that. You've got to throw everything at the market and go, look, please come see this, because they have to, after this, shut this whole thing down and just go to the X-Men. Because if Doomsday and Secret Wars don't perform, they've just got it. Somebody brought it up yesterday, someone in the chat, and they should take a long break. They should take a few years and then come back with the X-Men, because they're in trouble now. They're on the ropes.
Yeah.
So thank you, Cooley. As far as you got Roxy, you want to say something?
I don't have anything to say because I'm not good at this stuff, apparently. Because I would say that Marvel, there's no way Marvel's in trouble. That Fantastic Four, people love the movie and it's starting a great new chapter for them. But you guys I thought that Fantastic Four and Superman were both going to be billion-dollar movies. So
no, neither was going to be a billion.
Okay, I'm not saying that they were. I'm saying I thought. So that's why it doesn't really matter that I think that they're doing fine, because clearly there's issues. If you had said to me, should they move to the holidays, I would have been like, no, why would they have done that? Right. Well, because they didn't make the money that they were going to make. So I guess
I'm telling you, that's why, because you know what, Roxy, also, because when we were doing Collider Live and we were doing that show, and we were like, okay, that movie's got a good shot to make $1 billion, and then Captain Marvel hits $1 billion, and then something else is $1 billion. They were just a different place, not only because pre-pandemic, but also because of where they were in the lead up. People were interested. They have no plan right now. It's a mess. And this was the first movie, which was a plan leading into it, and people just don't care anymore. I really do think that overall superhero movies for the general audience, people are just like, okay, I'll see it if I have to, but I don't really want to. For the general,
it is interesting that my most knowledgeable comic book friends are the least excited about Doomsday.
Wow,
because it seems like a Hail Mary. It doesn't seem like a plan. There's nothing.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Like there's no hype. We don't care about any of these characters going into this movie.
Right.
The fact that like you, Coy, Greg, my people I go to about this stuff, and everybody's like, "Oh, this seems messy," and it doesn't seem that way to me. But I'm not.
You're not as locked into
my world as much, right?
Yeah. Hoot Shoot Riot. Krager's next movie is Resident Evil. After watching Barbarian Weapons, do you think he can pull it off? 1,000%. My favorite video game series. Take care. Yes, 1,000%. I think he's perfect for it. And he's perfect for it. I'm telling you, the guy loves to make movies, and that's who you want. I'm a massive fan now. Couldn't even told you who he was 2 weeks ago, and now he's on the top of my list. Nathan Drake, is Mike staying at new 2 p.m. or the new time? Mike, it's actually 9 a.m. is easier for Mike, so we'll have Mike at the 9 a.m. for sure. So we're still figuring it out. I haven't had like an actual date. I just wanted to float it by everyone first, do some experiments on it, and then I think that if the audience is going to come check it out, then that's what we should do. Nathan Drake, thank you. Armada, apparently this War of the Worlds movie is pretty bad. Are you going to do reaction? Probably not. Heard it's a fun, bad movie. Okay, you heard it is a fun, bad movie. Some people say it's not. Also finished The Pit. That's a hard watch at times, but it's incredible all around. Is it a hard watch?
Yeah, it's like it's a hospital. There's like there's a shooting storyline. There's some stuff. But I wouldn't say it's as hard of a watch as some of the other gory things that I see.
It's awesome, though.
It's so good.
That's what I heard. By the way, Rox, I told you I'm about one episode away from finishing The Bear finally. And so it's great. That scene, Jamie Lee Curtis should be nominated for that scene.
She's so good.
Yeah, that scene should also show everyone that The Bear is not a comedy.
Yeah. I don't know what to make of that still.
Yeah, at all. Cooley High. Mike for Batman. Okay. Roxy for Wonder Woman. All right. Kristian for Green Lantern. I think Mike's Green Lantern. Also, y'all be cool out, my boy Mike. Y'all be giving him a hard time. Well,
stay easy, Cooley. Stay easy, buddy.
Who are you?
For fuck's sake.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Kristian, who are you?
Who do I think I would be? This point in my life, Roxy? Mr. Freeze.
Mm.
Come on. The Ice Age. Don't kill the dinosaurs. The Ice Age.
Talk about Frozen. All I have to do is talk to you for more than a minute. And what will happen there is you need the middle of speaking with the things in your ears, and you just freeze. Keep making faces. Even now, look, see, it actually did freeze. Look at that. It's ridiculous.
Gotcha, fucker.
No, he did not. It was actually frozen. You're stupid. Thank you, Mr. Freeze. Okay. So, Mike Joyce. Naked Gun is my favorite 2025 movie with witchcraft. I didn't see witchcraft. Which witchcraft?
Minecraft?
Minecraft, I think he means.
I don't know.
Yeah. Naked Gun.
He does work some deep cuts though, so maybe there's a movie called Witchcraft.
Naked Gun's up there for me. It's probably in my top 3, if not. It's in there. Nathan Drake, how dare you misjudge Skarsgård and Barbarian? I sure did. That's all I'll say. I don't want to spoil it for anybody. Aaron, just a gut feeling, but I don't think X-Men will save the MCU. I think it'll be divisive, ranging from casting to team roster. Very good possibility that's true, but it's what they need. It's an actual property they can focus on that will have a plan. Doesn't mean they're going to execute it. You guys think that the X-Men could save the MCU, Rox?
I thought we saved it with Fantastic Four, so I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what to say.
Yes, Harloff.
I like the X-Men.
It dropped 80% last week, Rox.
I know.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, and it's a false equivalency with Marvel movies. The first weekend, even Cap 4, Thursday and Friday, big previews. Gets because it's people like me and you guys. We're the nerds that go every Thursday and Friday. But then the Friday to Saturday drop off was massive for it because that's when general audiences start going on the weekends and they just don't care. So looking at X-Men, I look back, I watched a couple of those other ones recently. Like X2 is still so damn good. Days of Future Past, like
we're gonna watch those.
What are they really gonna do with it? Why I can't hear you guys now. What happened?
You can't hear us?
I can't hear you.
Well, let me tell you
what the fuck's going on. I can't hear shit now. Is it the
you're,
AirPods?
You're the best. Yeah, no one likes you though.
I don't hear a fucking thing you're saying.
No, it's okay. You're the best.
Nope, I can't hear shit.
Your breath stinks.
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Oh, you're the worst. You're the absolute worst. There's nothing that you do that's good. Your hair right now is poofy. That's all right. But you can just stare and it looks like
yeah,
you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna keep you right there. Just like you're frozen now. You're a disaster. Do you understand that? That you're a disaster. I don't know what you're doing.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
No.
So perfect.
I don't know what's going on.
No, you're good. You're good. Everything's great. You got great teeth though. That's a good thing.
I have no idea, guys.
You got internet from 1993.
Christ,
everything
AirPods.
You're the worst.
I'm guessing his AirPods just died.
Probably. That's hilarious. I love when his sound goes off. That's my favorite thing in the world.
I've never been with him where he couldn't hear us anymore.
Oh, that's my favorite. That's happened a few times. It's my absolute favorite. I can say whatever I want to him, and he never goes back and listens.
Oh my God!
No, he can't speak at all. It really is. It's a gift that just keeps giving. Isn't it the best, Roxy?
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
But I also like care about his mental health, and
I can you hear us?
Him.
No, can't hear us. Look at him. Look at him just looking into the mic. Like,
wait, isn't it really weird that why is Roka live at the same time as us?
Is he live right now?
Yeah, why?
I don't know. Guys, go bomb Roka's channel and ask him why he's live right now.
It's so odd.
I wonder if he thinks that we went at 9 this morning. Oh. I bet you that's what he's gonna say. But go bomb Roka's channel and say, everyone go say, why are you live right now? Please, everyone do that. Like every comment, just say, why are you live right now?
And I can't believe Mike's not even here with us. So
I love that he's not here. I first heard about War of the Worlds from a banner on Prime. Dan did a review or analysis of his channel. That's excellent. When does Dan not do excellent in-depth stuff? Dan's should be the gold standard of how people, if you really want to dive into analyzing film, it's Dan Merle.
He didn't like Superman.
Oh, he didn't?
No.
Yeah, I know. I heard his points. I understood his points.
He does a great job explaining himself.
I understood his points. Yeah. All right, let's see what we got. You gotcha? It's like my dad trying to figure out Netflix. Look at him. It's like, I was talking to Luke about it today, and Luke's like, the only thing is we got to get Mike to fix his stuff. I'm like, do we though? Do we need Mike to fix his stuff?
You think he can hear us yet or no?
No, he can't hear us. He's just look at him. He's all frustrated. He's just trying to look at him. He's trying to figure it out. Like he's like, look at the inquisitive look on his face. Like just looking at what's going wrong in my life right now that I can't get this to work. His paws just died on him. He's like, he's just staring into the abyss.
Remember when I lost electricity only with my lights for a minute?
Yeah, and then you brought it back real quick because you're savvy. Look at this guy.
Yeah, that was just weird.
Amazing. I'm gonna leave him on the screen. I'm gonna leave it. It's just too good. Cool Cash CG, was weapons, story, or plot predictable? No, it was not. It was not predictable. It's one of the things I loved about it. It's the same thing with Barbarian. Not predictable. That's as weird. Freaky Friday, very predictable. But I'm more forgiving on predictable plots or something like that because you're just going to kind of feel good and get some laughs out of it. Whereas a horror movie, it's a thriller movie. It's like, you got to challenge me, man. And they did. Katie O'Hara. Okay. Movie Titanic came out 85 years after the event. It has been 80 years since you dropped the bomb on Hiroshima, and Schindler's List was amazing too.
Yeah, no, I think that it's not that it hasn't been enough time. I think that it's a completely valid subject to cover. And I'm sure he'll do a great job. It's just, it's a lot. It's a lot. I mean, it's going to be, and it's going to be emotional and everything too. So yeah, I'm curious to see how he's going to make it work. Mike, what do you think?
Can you hear me now?
Yay, Mike's back.
There's a notification that comes up. It says camera continuity notification. I don't know if anyone knows what that error is. That's what's causing this. It keeps popping up in the corner. I don't fucking know.
Give us a lot of good comedy. Jalen Turner, Spider-Man 4 is gearing up to be the big practical swinging the additions of the Punisher in his classic suit and Hulk coming back. What are you most excited for, and what are some early box office predictions. That movie's going to crush. But as Mike made the point before, Sony's going to reap the benefits.
But
what is their deal? Sony makes 100% of the income. There's no split.
I don't know the financial deal, to be honest, Roxy, but I think that part of the deal is that MCU gets to use Tom Holland. But I'm pretty sure the majority of the money that they get is Sony. So it's Sony's movie. I'm pretty sure.
No, so Harloff, you just said this movie's gonna be a hit. Is it a sure thing anymore?
I think this one is, yeah. Because
I would have said the same thing about Fantastic Four.
I think Spider-Man is more of a
yeah. I mean, you're right in that. You're right in that.
Yeah, Spider-Man, I think, and Batman are about as if you can,
yeah.
As long as you get it right, as long as you get a good movie out of it.
I wouldn't disagree with you.
Right.
I'm just trying to say.
I understand why you would ask the question at this point. Because nothing seems like a sure thing.
On the other hand of that, even if it is, I don't think he's in Doomsday.
Oh, he'll be in Doomsday. Yeah,
but they're not going to market him as that. They're going to whatever they're going to do.
If this movie does well, they certainly should. Because the reason why this movie, besides Spider-Man, you couple them with the Hulk and the Punisher, this movie's going to do well. It's going to do very well. But they should do something. If I'm Marvel, I'm like, hey, can we write something that really plays into Doomsday so we can promote the hell out of this thing so it makes it look something is paying attention to it? Because it's going to be street level Spider-Man. So, Kaz 5. The reaction with Brett, that's a good call. With the Munsters back in the day, with a bad movie reaction. That is a very good call. Would enjoy more of those, particularly with Brett. Brett was in town for a full week, and I didn't get a chance to have him in the studio once.
That's crazy. What happened?
He was just helping me with other stuff. There's a video he posted on his channel where he's doing some stuff in my place, and my daughter has very good timing. We did not have her. Not the little one, the older one. He couldn't get his, Brett's got, go and subscribe to Brett's channel, everybody. Brett Sheridan. He's got Final Vinyl, which is the thing that he does on right now. It's 2 days a week, and he couldn't post one of them. So he's like, I said, why don't you just post a video of what you're doing right now? So he took my camera, and he's like, hey guys, I'm supposed to have a video out, but I'm working. Yay, I'll be back next week. And he looks all sad and he's waving and he stops. And my daughter waits for the time and goes, Brett, what are you doing here? Why are you in New York? You live in LA. And then it was the time, and then we cut it, but Brett started cracking up because it was absolutely perfect. Didn't ask her to do it. She improv'd it, and it crushed. Aiden.
Woo!
Classic. Hush is a childhood friend of Bruce in the comics who kills and steals skin to shape his face like Bruce Wayne. There you go. Riddler was a twist for the animated movie, not that Batman is Hush. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
That's what I said.
Yeah. Okay. Next one here. Thank you, Aiden. JG from Space. Too many July movies going after the same audience. Yes, because we're not in 2015 anymore. Realistically, how many moviegoers did they expect to show up for Jurassic, Superman, and Fantastic Four? I don't think the studios realize that we're not in 2015 anymore. I think that they realize because now we're at that. They think because we're out of the pandemic that it's going to come back to that. It used to be, okay, movie comes out in 1 week. The next week, another big movie can come out. It'll still do well. But people are going to the movies. People don't do that anymore. They choose one movie to go see because of the expense, the theater experience, the amount of stuff that we have to watch now. It's very different. You guys think differently or no?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
I guess that's right.
All right. Jalen Turner, will Spider-Man bring people back to the MCU? We'll let Mike answer this one. And do we not trust the Russo brothers to bring us another great comic book film? Every one of their comic book movies is great. This was the only film they said they would come back for.
I mean, I see your points, but Daredevil Wolverine didn't bring people back to the MCU when people thought it would. So I think it's going to be a standalone thing. And again, I think they're smart in that it is a standalone film. Like Harloff said, it's kind of like Batman. Those are kind of like they kind of withstand whatever people are feeling for superheroes. Now, I'm with you on the Russos because I'm like, where did this hate come from them? I mean, their films outside of the MCU have not been great, but also they shepherded Winter Soldier, Civil War into Infinity War and Endgame. They knew what they were doing. They've been handed this platter of different food items,
right,
and have to make a meal out of it. Like they were not, and the two writers didn't want to do it until like I think they waited like a couple of days and now we have an idea. So it's not the same as before. They're not.
It's not the same.
And again, it was Kang. It was the Kang dynasty with different writers, and that's suddenly not a thing. And then this whole BS with Feige, where it's like, well, we were thinking about pivoting him a long time ago. It's like, you absolutely were not.
You were not.
No world were you doing that.
Both Feige and Gunn have been telling a lot of fibs. It's part of the job, I guess.
But you got to do it. It's part of the job.
Yeah. So D2. Roxy, how hilarious was it that Ashley on BB didn't know who Clark Kent was?
It was crazy. That was crazy. They were talking about like somebody with their glasses on versus off, and they're like, now I know how Clark Kent felt or whatever. And this one girl was like, who's Clark Kent?
From where? What was that?
From Big Brother.
Okay.
And everybody around her was like, I would say she's probably 28.
I don't even know who Clark Kent is. Some people just
I don't know. And everybody was like, how do you not know who Clark Kent is?
Yeah.
And when they described it, like Superman, she was like, wait, but that's Superman. They're like, yeah, but his other identity is Clark Kent. And she was like, I don't get it. And it was.
Is she a moron?
Is she what?
A moron.
No, that's the crazy part. She's like a very smart girl. So it was really strange.
All right. Joyous Romer, sorry. May the force be with you guys and also with you. Hey, Roxy, are you more interested in Mando and Grogu or Star Wars Starfighter?
Is
Starfighter is the
blonde. What's his name?
Gosling.
Gosling, yeah.
Yes.
The blonde?
Blonde. Yeah. I love Gosling.
The blonde?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Not the Top Gun guy.
I guess both.
Top Gun.
You gotta choose. You gotta choose.
Maybe Starfighter then. I like Gosling.
You know what's funny? Same.
Oh.
I'm 100% Starfighter over Grogu.
Starfighter.
100%.
Yeah, I'm kind of over it. Nathan Drake, The Toy has 3% on Rotten Tomatoes. Awful movie. No.
Great movie.
A great movie.
What is The Toy?
Fucking great movie.
Richard Pryor and how that movie has like how many reviews?
Jackie Gleason.
Yeah, how many
Jackie
reviews?
Gleason.
That movie is awesome. The Toy. How many reviews does it have?
That Harloff.
3%.
That scene where he's in the toy store
and
he says what he wants for Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That movie's hilarious.
I want that one. You can't have that one. I want that one.
I didn't really care about beating Roka earlier because I always am a fan of Roka and always want him to succeed and win. But I hear that him and Jeff, I haven't seen it. I'm hearing from you guys that they absolutely flipped out when you sent them over there, Kristian, and got angry.
Oh, really?
That's what people are saying in here, that they got like super angry. And if that's the case, I do really want to beat him. So everybody step up.
What did I miss? What did I miss?
What did they get angry about?
I don't know. The chat said that they got like legitimately mad.
Probably.
And what?
What happened was probably Snyder probably had his schedule. What I was assuming happened is Snyder probably could only go at this point, and John had to do it because he needed to do his show. It's probably what happened. But if you don't know me at this point,
I don't know if they actually did get mad or if people are stirring the pot. But if Roka did get mad, then I would really like to beat him.
Oh, there it is. Oh, I gotta watch that clip. Send me the timestamp. Eric Kirby, Roka got mad right now, lost it. Did he really? Like, how?
What's he getting mad at though? What am I missing?
What's he mad at?
Mike, what happened was Roka is live right now. And
that's right. You were in the silence.
So he went live right now. And then I told Kristian, Roka's live right now. And Kristian said, everybody go over his channel and give him crap for being live.
Oh no.
I said, everyone go over there and say, why are you live right now? And Clay Titus, socking farts and taking sharts. What do you guys think of that? Mike, AK, farts McGillicuddy. Nice. D2. Mike, is it true you were close to playing TV Flash?
Not close at all. I auditioned for it.
Oh, that's cool.
I did audition for it, but not close at all. I don't know if you heard that.
You auditioned for Barry Allen?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool.
And it sucked too because it was the scene where Green Arrow's shooting arrows at him. He has to catch him. Like, how the fuck are you supposed to sell that on an audition? It's just like.
Did you audition for?
It was back when he was on Arrow because it was going to be a backdoor kind of pilot episode for the show. So it was just that scene where he's shooting the arrows. You got to catch them. I'm just like improving stuff like that. And, it's so.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was in person. Yeah, obviously back then.
Yeah, way back then. This had to been like 2012. Yeah.
Yeah, 2012. Let's see.
Yeah.
It's a while
Do you remember
ago.
the people who were in the waiting room? Like, do you remember if
Oh,
you
no.
don't remember anything?
People like they saw every actor of a certain age group for that role. Yeah. They cast such a big. I didn't even see David in the room. It was his associates at the time, so it wasn't even like a level that far.
Legend MM600. Mike, you're so funny. You rock, dude. There you go. There's internet.
I feel like you never brought that up before, Mikey.
I know. Well, clearly he did. If somebody brought it up and knew about it.
I don't know where that. Yeah.
Claiborne Davis, excuse me. With Fantastic Four underperforming, releasing 2 weeks after Superman, do you think Avengers should move away to get away from Dune Part 3? No. I think Dune should move away from Avengers. Because,
do you?
Yeah, I do. I mean, Dune.
Why?
I think that Dune is the smaller movie as far as.
But it's but the two before have built their audience and people are craving for that.
Sure,
how did Dune do box office wise?
It did decent. I think opening weekend, Dune 2. Let's see, Dune 2.
I have to turn on my air. It's so fucking cold in here. I'll be right
back. 82.5 million on its opening weekend. Huh. So that's and if Avengers does an 82 opening weekend, that's not good news. So I think Dune needs to move though. Nicholas Zillig, all of you seem greatest building successful out of the box careers. What's your number one advice to excel for someone about to graduate college? Believe in yourself. Believe in what you do. I just brought up that kid Liam Crowley. That kid believes in himself. That kid is passionate about what he does. And he learned from people from before him. And he's and so I would just like listen, learn, and be passionate. Those are the three things I would tell you. Roxy, any advice there as far as number one advice to someone about to graduate college?
Like all my shit is always so practical.
Can I give you some advice from an older guy?
Sure.
For Nicholas, and I'm not that old. I'm not close to retiring.
Women in your life. Oh, continue.
No, work's not everything, and your career is not everything,
right? Because
you know, I'm very fortunate that I've only ever done acting my entire life and been able to do what I want with it. But there comes a point where, make sure you're keeping the people and get love in your life, and work's not everything. Trust me.
Corn Emperor, laughing my ass off, but it's perfect timing for the chat. It's funny. Go, pal. Julia Butters is also in Gray Man with Gosling. Yes, she is. Good call.
Is she?
Yeah.
I love a Gray Man.
She's the daughter, right? Whatever.
Oh, okay.
Go, pal. What's the count now? Currently at 58.
Oh, Christ.
Yep.
Holy crap.
Billy
We got to double that. And honestly, unfortunately for you guys, I actually am focused on that because they're saying like they were really actually legit mad, Kristian, which would be hysterical.
Roxy, you don't know Roka. He gets mad at everything.
Come here.
Oh, but come on, that would be really crazy.
This is so weird because on the Monday show, like we bust each other's chops all the time, and you would assume that he would get a kick out of right, that.
Like he's legitimately mad. That's
really
crazy. I don't know.
Yeah, so well, I haven't got a text from him yet. I'm sure I will. But I don't know. Maybe they're in the middle.
Mikey's on right now.
Yeah, they might be in the middle.
You know what you did? You like doubled their numbers. So that's why you can't actually be mad at that, right?
I don't know.
Oh, he's mad.
Tyler,
he's mad.
Scale of 1 to 10, who is close to ripping a fart? Mike.
Not me.
So Mirjam, Serenity Moon, support for Roxy and Mike. Let's beat Roka.
I hear you.
Corn Emperor, like and subscribe. Beat the hot Mike. We'll see. Joyous Romer, support for Roxy. Beat Roka. Hey, Kristian, will you ever have Mark Ellis on anytime soon? Yeah, I've asked Mark. It's just a matter of timing, but he wants to do it in studio too because he's coming out here. My birthday is in October. He's coming out, and he'll probably be in studio for that for sure. RQMDSMD, support for Roxy and Mike. Great show as always. Thank you so much. Don Ronaldo McWhiskey sending support and a high five. There you go.
Oh yeah, high five.
Don Ronaldo McWhiskey sending support and a high five. Thank you.
You just read that.
Oh yes, I did. Shunt 1990 Zoobly Zoo. Hell yeah.
Zoobly Zoo.
Mike Joyce. Roxy, would you consider yourself a Disney adult?
You're not, Rox.
Nah.
I don't think so because I'm not like
You're
obsessed.
not.
I just like to go to Disneyland.
You're not.
Yeah, I don't hear talking about it much. Lady Hotep support. Thank you, Lady Hotep. Dawn H. Roxy needs to watch Back to the Frontier.
Oh, is it good? What is that?
I don't know.
The HBO show? Wow.
I guess so. Mirjam Serenity Moon love both Superman and Fantastic Four in different ways. Okay. Joey Pedris. All right, let's try to get this train going. They're trying to push over. So,
like, I don't even have Disney season passes. So I don't think I can be.
Yeah, you're not a Disney adult, Rox.
Tyler, hey guys, been following a long time. Thank you. One simple request. Don't read this either. Too late. Ha, got him. Deuces, you got it. Joey, support. Thank you. Mellow Willow. It was just wrong timing. Those two were arguing like two old men about Fantastic Four, and out of nowhere, people started asking them, "Why are you live?" Okay, well, we'll see. They were arguing. I love that show, by the way. I really do. I love it. Yeah, I love their show. I love their dynamic, and I love both those guys. So if they both start yelling and screaming at me, then so be it. Corn Emperor support, GoPal support, RQM DSMD support for Roxy and Mike's dogs. Corn Emperor, Joyous Romer support. Mike Joyce, you three should go bother. Nah, it's over. It was one joke. You do it one. You don't overdo it. Joey Pedris, hot fart. Danny O'Malley, thank you. 3 left at the moment. GoPal with some support. RQMDSMD support for Roxy and Mike. The last one for now, Joey Pedris with support. Dawn H, not letting you go. Entertaining reality show on HBO. That's
what did he say it was called?
Back to the something.
I'm not sure. What was it called?
Frontier. Back to
the Frontier thing. Daynapper, what's a movie you don't watch anymore because it reminds you of an ex? For me, it's Tropic Thunder, and it's not because of the blackface. It's fair. Because of an ex? Nothing really.
My movies are more important than my exes.
Yeah, 100%. I feel the same. I have ones that remind me of certain things, like Closer. That movie Closer. Oh. I saw that movie the day of or the day after a really bad breakup, and it was the most therapeutic thing ever. But I always think of my ex when I think of that movie. But it's also
I don't think there's a single movie that makes me think of my ex.
Yeah. Poot Shoot Riot. Can't wait for you guys to watch together. That's one I want to check out.
I love that profile picture.
Corn Emperor, where we at?
Profile picture.
This one.
Yeah, the Wolverine.
Yeah, it's
sorry. Of Together. They're pressed for Together right now. It's so good.
Corn Emperor, where are we at? 81. Mirjam, support. Corn Emperor. That one doesn't count. But GoPal, so 81 still. GoPal, you ever see the Absentia show with Stana Katic? No.
Absentia with Stana Katic. No, what is that?
Not sure.
It'll never cease to amaze me how much TV I can watch and know, and sometimes people say something I've never heard of.
It's true. So let's see. And now we have Joyous Romer. Roxy, what's your favorite piece of Star Wars merch that you own?
I own a lot of Star Wars merch, actually. I used to have a Chewie onesie that was cool, but I don't have that anymore. Probably some of my Black Milk Star Wars stuff is really cool. I have a long sleeve Chewbacca black and white shirt that's sick.
It's a good one.
What is your guys's?
I have a lightsaber somewhere that I liked.
I have a Star Wars shirt that's Han and Leia, and it's the "I love you, I know," but it's in Spanish.
Yeah, I got a Darth Bane lightsaber. I like that one. Sun Tzu. Maybe Marvel doesn't want to spend another 20 years to build another Infinity War style. F4 was the best MCU movie since Endgame, No Way Home, and Guardians 3.
I'd say, for me, Fantastic Four was probably the best I've seen in 4 or 5 years. I really liked it.
I like Thunderbolts also.
Yeah.
Corn Emperor, excited for House of Dragon Season 3? Very.
When is it?
I don't think it's till next year, but I'm very excited for it. Paul Hitchcock, Back to the Frontier. No, you should watch Back to the Front Rear. It's about people obsessed with it. That's good. Corn Emperor. That's good. Let's do this. Corn Emperor. Joey Pedris. Hope Shackman gets more stuff after Fantastic Four. He's probably my favorite director in the MCU now.
Oh.
All right.
He's definitely got a great vision. I love that about him.
All right. So while we sign off here, Roxy, what's going on? What's the latest?
You guys can find me everywhere at Roxy Striar or beating Roka if he's really that mad here, stalling for time. Also on my YouTube Wednesdays and Sundays. Always over on Real Rejects, plus Only Stupid Answers on Fridays with DJ Wooldridge. Mike, you make yours long. Mike, make it long.
Okay. Well, let me think here. What do I got going on? Not much of anything. Work. Perfect. It's the middle of summer here, so I'm still doing that BS.
So here you go. Go, pal. Stana was a cop who got abducted and disappeared for some years, then reappeared, I think, with no memory, and has to piece together what happened. Is that from what he's talking about, the other show?
No,
that's the show he was talking about.
Yeah.
No. I don't know. Okay. Corn Emperor, have you ever been to a Kevin Smith show inspiring Comic-Con? I mean, in Hall H, not ones in Jersey. I should, though. I should go check out one of the ones he's got in Jersey.
I've filmed a lot of shows with Kevin Smith.
Yeah, he's the best. Unknown favorite ride at Disneyland. That's a good one.
Remember when I used to do that show with Jason Mewes and Joe Starr for Screen Junkies every week, and Kevin Smith would always come on it? That was like such a geek out moment for me. And then they put me in their movie.
That's pretty great. You know, my favorite ride, you know which one I like? Because it's a sentimental thing with me and my kids, is Mr. Toad. I like going on Mr. Toad with my kid.
I'll tell you this.
I just went on it.
I love the Matterhorn.
It's fun too.
Fucking love the Matterhorn.
That's so funny because Matterhorn isn't always my favorite ride, but when I just went yesterday, 2 days ago, Matterhorn was my favorite that day. My always favorite though is Space Mountain.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good one too. Yeah. Mearsham, I am rewatching Sex and the City. Fun to watch that again. First one. Second one's torture.
I cannot believe in Just Like That is now being canceled after they did what they did. Like,
the show, they're canceling it.
They're canceling it, and they announced it with 2 episodes left.
Oh wow!
Canceling what?
And Just Like That, the Sex and the City spinoff. After they just broke up Carrie and Aiden again.
Wait a second, hold on.
And they killed off somebody's dad for the second time on the show, forgetting that they killed him already.
Hold on. They have a Sex and the City spinoff with Sarah Jessica Parker and the character of Aiden.
Kim Cattrall.
What? When?
Like this is you're 5 years behind this shit. I mean I don't even watch the show.
I didn't even know anything about this. I wouldn't watch it.
Grandpa,
do they not do press for it?
Grandpa, take your meds. Take your meds.
Oh my God.
RQMDSMD, support for Roxy and Mike. Oh, there you go.
I'm shooketh, Mike, that you don't know that.
I'm shooketh that I don't either.
Tyler, Skip Bayless, scouting for Roka.
Oh my God, hysterical.
He is a Skip Bayless of this network. Corn Emperor, Mike, working on a gaming computer yet? You should.
I'm a console guy. Console guy, buddy.
You need something. Go, pal. Did you hear Gibson is doing a campaign to find Marty's guitar from Back to the Future and has since disappeared? No, I don't know what that means.
Mel Gibson or Gibson, the guitar company?
I would assume the Gibson, the car company. I don't know that one. I'm sorry. Julius Wyatt. I don't get the Bear season 4 hate. Better season 3. It's incredible.
It was so good.
I thought it was so good.
There's a lot of talking. And people don't like that.
That's it. And there's not a lot of the restaurant. RQMDSMD, support for Roxy and Mike. Perfect. More support here. Joey Pedri. I think Marvel needs to take a shot at Elseworlds movie like DC did with the Batman. Seems like it's time to experiment. Yes. I said that yesterday, and I agree with you, Joey. Go, pal.
Well, who would you want to see?
I don't know, but it's just something smaller. In the same way that I want to see Star Wars do a direct to Disney Plus just movie and stop doing shows. Mike Joyce. Mike, lots of new laptops on sale on Amazon. Check it out. We got to try to get him a camera too. Corn Emperor, which X-Men should get a solo movie first? Cyclops.
None. They're the X-Men.
Fair enough.
Don't do a solo movie.
Take it easy.
Why do you want a Cyclops solo movie, Kristian?
I just think we've seen a million Wolverine ones. That somebody he never really got a fair shot. Joyous Romer, support. Where have we hit 100 yet? Yeah, we're 106. 106. RQ.
This is what happens when you get mad.
I know. MDS.
You don't like it when I'm angry.
Support for Roxy and Mike. Go, pal. Army, Sherman, Palladino, and Aaron Sorkin both left their shows after season finales that blew up the show. Yeah, I mean, it happened.
Sherman, Palladino, are you talking about Marvelous Mrs. Maisel that just had the most amazing finale? Are you talking about Gilmore Girls? What are you talking about? And Aaron Sorkin, same thing. Are you talking about West Wing?
Not sure. We'll find out soon. Corn Emperor, support. Thank you, Corn. Support. Go, pal. Poot Shoot Riot. Reaction to the Watchmen movie with Sam. Very big blue dong. Pause at moments. Mike, ever play Metal Gear? Roxy looking foxy. Poopy doopy squatty potty.
I don't know. I'm with Kristian. I'm shiny as hell today.
Yeah, if you can hear me, I have played Metal Gear. Metal Gear 2 is the best. There we go. I'm pleased with myself. Look at that poster. Look at that picture. Screenshot it, boys and girls. Stick that on your wall.
It's really good. Go Pal, more support. Poot Shoot Riot. Reactions of we did that one already. So yeah, no reaction yet to that one. We got a lot of
Poot Shoot Riot
support for Doe Eyes, support Mearsum, Josh Needle, go Roxy and
Here
Mike.
we go, baby. Here we go.
Booze just caught Mr. Robot on Netflix. Ever check it out? 10 after 10.
Yeah, love that show.
ASAP left Gilmore Girls after season 4.
Amy Sherman Palladino left Gilmore Girls. But that show was amazing, and then it came back for a reboot.
Okay.
What was he talking about with Sorkin?
Not sure.
Maybe West Wing.
West
I
Wing?
feel like, but I think West Wing was big before the finale.
No.
Yeah.
What is that?
That was Gilmore Girls.
Daniel Miley, can't believe you didn't notice my picture of Mike. Is that Mike in there?
Where? That's me?
Yes. I don't know. Not sure.
I can't see it.
Tyler, please don't. Stop it. And Sorkin West Wing, I guess.
Yeah, but it was big.
Oh, RQ, MDSMD support for Roxy and Mike.
Woo!
And with that, 120.
Oh!
Yeah, honestly, we weren't going to do it. Mike said easily, so he always had faith. But then you get mad, you get even.
There you go. So
what do we have to beat? 108?
113.
113.
So 120, you're in the driver's seat right now. Only Chris Carr has a chance to take you out tomorrow. Can she do it now?
Why only Chris Carr? Are you guys not doing Thursday, Friday show?
No, we are. I'm just saying right now because Roka's already in the rear view. So there you go, guys. Thanks for joining us here today. Roxy doesn't need to stall anymore. I don't need to stall anymore. Thank you guys so much.
Roka sent something in.
Appreciate it. 121. You guys, no, don't let Roka know. Leave him alone.
Gopal sent something in.
No, I got it already. I got one.
He got it. 121.
Oh.
122.
Is there one?
Yeah.
I was talking about season finales. I think both season 4.
Yeah,
23.
Yeah. There you go, guys.
And then Tyler said, read this last one, Harloff, but you didn't read it.
I did read this last one. 123, guys. Thank you. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, anywhere podcasts are found. Thank you so much as Gopal keeps doing some stuff. Lorelli and Lorelai, sorry. And Chris in bed at Zoe Kidnapped. You guys rule. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thanks for everything. We're going to see you on the flip side. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.